Literally did not change anything in my setup. Are we back? Is this working now? Do I have to restart my computer about 1,000 times? What's going on? Who am I? Are we live? You recording right now? Well, I gotta shut my door. There we go. Okay. Here we go. I don't know what the issue is. I restarted my PC. That's about the only workaround I can think of. If it still starts failing, then I'll start doing drastic measures of kicking my girlfriend completely off the internet and stranding her to a different method of problems. Okay. What just happened? The stream crashed, and that's exactly what happened after a good solid 5 minutes. This is why we don't start early. Bad things can happen. There, hey, we're back in the game. Look at that. We have a roof. Now we continue work on this wonderful thing. Okay, so hopefully it stays up. And this time, yes, my girlfriend has the internet held ransom. And if she keeps this up, I'm going to break up with her. Sorry. Okay, and up to the top there. Same thing here. All right, I just need to quickly reset my brain from IT support to building structures. That's not going to be an issue at all. Okay, what do you guys think about leaving this thing poking through? I think it's a neat little detail. I might end up trying to add something above it just so it looks like it's supporting something and not there just kind of randomly. But the idea of having something just poking out is kind of cool. Gives it kind of a little effect underneath here. Maybe do something. How close can I get? Something like that. Nah. Maybe something smaller would be better. Can't stay for long, potato. That's fine. Apparently my internet doesn't want me to stay long either. So if we drop again, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's find a good wooden plank to use here. I think that'll work. Let's copy this color so things start matching. Cool. Okay. So, I hope everyone's Sunday is going great, and now that the stream is working somewhat again, you guys can tell me about your day. Is anyone working on anything fun? Could you go get a pineapple and ham pizza? I'll get a ham pizza. I will not get a pineapple pizza, if that's what you're wanting me to do. I would rather stop the stream here, if that was the only solution to my internet problems. Okay. That roof, yeah, I like that. That kind of creates a little bit of thing. You have exams, Denosaurus? That's pretty crappy. Let's grab some plaster. That might work. So, plaster, and I'm logged into Steam again. Yay, offline. You know, I can spend all day setting up a stream and then it just falls apart so quickly. I have a New York style pizza parlor here in where I live, so it's actually not that bad. I really feel for you all who don't have such a thing. Well, you are 10 years old? That's a little young. I should probably turn on the mature filter so the 10-year-old has to leave. Let's see. Yeah, you're in the break room at the moment? Yeah, working's quite the chore. Kind of lame. Okay, am I getting this shape right? Not quite, but kinda. So I'll need to copy this here, I think. Fill that gap. Try the 1 meter grid trick for the roof. Alright, I'll try that. 1 meter grid is super important to know sometimes. Add the theme park into my City Skylines build. Probably. It would be pretty cool to do. There we go. And now I'll just copy this and rotate this to seal up this gap a little bit. We just don't want that white plaster showing through, so it all looks wooden here. You have 4 huge exams? Well, good luck on those. I'm sure you'll do just fine. If you're anything not like me, you'll do better, so. Are you in school Friday? Well, that's good. School's kind of lame. Even though I kind of miss being in school. I had a lot more time on my hands when that was the case. Okay, so that's the little final wing onto this. At this point, we can... I can't really copy it directly over, but I can copy maybe most of it over. So let's do that. Make some quick little edits here for this to work. You have college tomorrow? You miss school at this point? Yeah, school's a pretty fun time if you have a good amount of friends, and you know, a lot of us don't get to see many friends after school leaves, though luckily since the internet came out I've been able to keep up with a lot of mine. Probably enough assets to assemble a small amusement park in City Skylines. I did see a few rides, to be honest, in the workshop. And I was thinking about making something that doesn't look quite like Alpine Odyssey, but we can call it Alpine Odyssey inside City Skylines just for the heck of it. I think that would be good. Alright, Sonic, thanks for stopping by, man. Hope you have a good weekend before Monday. You has no friends? I'm your friend. You're here, aren't you? I think that counts for something. Alright. Yeah, Silver Spring. I shouldn't have told people where I lived. Makes it awkward. Okay. You built an escape room? Like in school, or what? Alright, how's this lining up? Because we need to make this work in some fashion. Uh-huh. 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 So, I think I need to get rid of these two things here. Just like that. Hello, Silja. Welcome to the stream. Well, I work too much, to be honest, so I definitely miss school. Them were the days. Let's copy this and move this just straight over. Thanks, widget tool, for not being aligned how I want you to. You are the worst. Alright, just like that. Is this going to be like Busch Gardens? Kinda. It's going to go around the world a little bit in terms of theme sets, and Busch Gardens does that. So, in a sense, it is going to be similar to Busch Gardens. Didn't want to see mess. No, didn't. I saw you there, Potato, but I was more lurking than anything. Can I build a fountain? Yeah, the fountain's gonna be up here, kind of in the central plaza, around where all the shops, the first set of shops are gonna be. So, that's might be something we cover in this week's episode. I'm not quite sure. Okay, now let's see how this fits. Okay, looking good. Looking good. How similar are they? They look very similar. So, progress. We can get rid of this now and just have this in place of it. We might get some rain today, but as far as I know, no. It's not a cloud in the sky right now, Golden Shot. I don't know what processor that is, Lodu, but it sounds terrible. Okay, so we need that to work. So I need to make a straight piece here. Can I show off what I've done? I've done nothing but try and troubleshoot the game. That's all I've done. Okay, so we have that stuff. Let's copy this through again. Ah, you have time. No one cares about school. Shoot. I mean, like, I went to art school, so I can't really say what it's like to study for major exams. Like, we had them, like in art history and stuff, but, tell you, not quite as much as you guys who are, like, in engineering or business or anything like that. You guys get the rough end of the deal. Yeah, well, if you want to play a game, don't get a Mac. I think that's what everyone is learning here today. Macs kind of suck for gaming. You got history exams? I think my favorite history class was probably... I didn't really take many history classes, so I can't really say. That widget was really screwed up. Like, what is this? The world axis is even broken. I have no idea what this is doing. Just please align to the corner. Thank you. And this is not where it needs to be. I think I spend more time trying to fix problems than getting work done on this. I should call my subs. I don't know what you mean by that. Because not really something I would do, I don't think. Who even uses a phone like that anyways nowadays? What is my GPU? My GPU is a GeForce 1080. That is my GPU. That history class is okay. To be honest, I think I had my best one back in high school. My teacher was pretty cool there. Okay, and copy this up. Boop, 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 boop. Just like that. Mess this side up. Uthri, the plural of Uthris, totally. You know, there's definitely more than one of me out there. What am I playing on? PC? Okay, so that's kind of the first building. So I need to add other details to it. There's other layers that I need to go into, such as a lot more flower boxes, some gardens. I kind of want to fill this gap in with some garden-esque spots. So let's just do that now. Yes, I pretty much agree with that. Simulation Guru. History. I think all of school was taught incorrectly at this point, to be honest. I kind of miss the guild system, but that might be in the artist in me a little bit more so than anything. You miss another brick in the mall? Well, sadly I just don't have time much to record, to be honest. It's even hard to record just Planet Coaster and City Skylines, which is kind of a shame. I do want to keep variety up on the channel, but when it comes down to it, need to you know, give you guys what you subscribe for first, which most people subscribe for Planet Coaster and City Skylines. Well, maybe not so much City Skylines. That's kind of a new thing that I'm getting back into. Yes, it's the Alpine theme so far, and then it'll transition from that into some sort of theme. I'm not quite sure yet. This area is going to be kind of large. I think it's going to be the initial wedge and slight turn, and we'll go from there. I have a lot of junk just kind of floating around. Let's get rid of some of this because it's starting to get a little messy. There we go. Actually, I need that piece back. Can I have that back? Thank you. Now, what am I going to do here? We have this little weird jut. I mean, I'm fine with it being there. Just means I need to seal the floor a little bit. Yep, we just started City Skylines. So if you want to check that out, that is on the channel now, with mods and everything. First episode, in my opinion, I'm not happy with at all, but I needed to start it so I can at least start learning the game a little bit better. To quit my real job and go full-time YouTube. To make as much money as I make in my real job from YouTube, I would have to have about 500,000 subscribers. So no. Until that point, it would be a little hard. Especially since DC's cost of living is stupidly high. Do I play Minecraft creative? No. I prefer survival Minecraft, specifically Terraform Minecraft, if I had to play it again. Okay, clean that up a little bit. My CPU, I have an Intel. It's in the About section of my YouTube page. 300 more people and we have 17K? Yep, we've been growing pretty nice. I really like doing the live streams. I think you guys give great feedback during that. Okay, so for these winged buildings, I want to change the theme, right? So I don't want to have this plaster building going all the way across the front. So we should probably change up our tile set a little bit to try and make this, the left and the right, different looking, because they are their own ticket booths and entrances into the park itself, and that's why I want to do there. Yeah, no, if do not use my PC as a benchmark. It's a very expensive PC, and probably completely over-engineered for what most people would do. Blend the themes? No. I want this stark contrast. So there will be no blending of themes from the modern to this old rustic style, because I want this to be. I said this in the last episode of Planet Coaster, where I want this to be like a gateway into another world, where these two worlds collide very harshly, and I kind of sided Spirit away a little bit with that. I just wanted something so stark and different. So when they get off the bus, they're almost immediately just like, we're about to leave this to enter something completely new. But we'll see. I'm going to go to Google actually right now. Google, tell me your secrets. I don't make money off of YouTube, really. It kind of depends, Megan. I mean, those specs are definitely the minimum requirements for Planet Coaster. But if you do anything like I'm doing, you'd probably start lagging pretty heavily. Put a pirate ship, the Victory pirate ship? I don't know. It's kind of bugging me. Like, these things are just that 1 pixel too wide. So I get this little black line going up there. It's only visible when you're right in front of it. No face cam, because this is about the build, not about my face. So okay, let's see. Let's go to I'm just looking up for some references so I can get some idea. What am I doing? The vehicles? We're going to do the vehicles here in about an hour or so. Yeah, let's not spam Kappa. Be careful, just because you'll get bought. Just saying. Austrian architecture. Let's take a look at that. Let's see if there's anything good there. Okay. What do we got? Okay, it's showing me a lot of modern buildings. That's not what I care about at all. Oh, that looks cool. Nah. That looks neat. It's like a tin roof structure. I know you guys can't see what I'm looking at the moment, but I'm just quickly looking around just to see what we could potentially make. Like, this is the kind of stuff we're kind of going for in this area. This very wooden, mountainside-esque area. So this is kind of the main inspiration that we're going for. But I want to add some towers. I need more vertical elements here, so we're just gonna quickly change the style a little bit. Yeah, where are the mountains? The mountains are back there. We can't really build on them, but they're good. The third episode of Skylines, don't know. I haven't recorded it yet. I have no idea what I'm doing in that game, so it's a little slow. So here, let's add something a little different. Let's add a potential spot for some sort of tower. A tower on this side. The other side will not quite have a tower. What am I doing? I'm just gray boxing stuff out for ideas, so I can make sure the shape is looking good. Like, maybe we'll put the tower on this side on the back end. So it kind of just pokes through the roof line a little bit, just so they're a little bit different. And this one, maybe not so much squared off in the center there. We might move this. Maybe just in the corner. I think that'll be good. But I do like the idea of this little jut, so we'll keep it. Where am I from? I'm from the United States. How am I so good at playing and reading the comments? I'm not great at them, I don't think, but practice, I guess? At least it doesn't feel like I'm good at it. If you think I am, thank you. Let's inset that a little bit. Am I going to stream City Skylines? Eventually. Maybe one is round with a thatched roof and the other one is square and shingled. Possibly. That's an interesting idea. The problem with doing a perfect 4-meter rounded tower is that that's kind of completely custom built. Nothing wrong with that. You know, our core walls are completely custom built, so that's fine. Hello, Sassandre. Welcome back to the stream, my friend. Okay, so I think this is the shape we want. So, okay. Hey, stop spamming. I don't care. 2, don't argue. No point. Okay, let's see. Stolen ideas? I don't know what you mean by stolen. Is this episode 4 of what? No, this is just Planet Coaster. It's a live stream. It's not an episode. So let's see. So we'll do a low roof line to about here. And then we will go from there. So rough. By low, I guess I mean steep, kind of initially. And we're gonna have an overhang from the roof, its base. And then it will kind of even out near the top, though. It's going to be a bit of a pain to do something like this. That's first things first. I guess I don't necessarily need to that. Maybe some old pubs? Yes, I do want to have a nice old pub on the interior, and I want to do the inside of it and everything. I think that would be really cool to do. Bye, Soldier. Thanks for stopping by. Is this number 4 of Alpine Odyssey? Well, we're technically on episode 9. But no, we're just working on live stream. Let's do this and this and this. Yeah, that's the barn style kind of roof line we're gonna need. So we'll stay low. I guess this needs to come over a little bit. So it aligns there. This was going to have to be an interesting thing. Oh, Fairy Tale? The Guild Hall from Fairy Tale? I mean, that would be interesting. I don't want to do an exact copy of something like that, though. But that'd be cool to do in like a one-off build. That wall does not apply to the physics? No. Luckily, Planet Coaster does not have any physics at all. Okay, so we have that, and then I can get this to slope, creating that center roof a little bit. Do I like candy? Not really. I'm not a hard candy kind of fella. Though the best candy bar is probably a Kit Kat bar. Why is this off? Ah, this wall is not on the correct side of the grid line. Interesting. Now it's correct. An overhang second story that has a path going straight through the middle. That'd be kind of neat. A Brazilian theme? I don't even really know what a Brazilian theme would look like, to be honest. I think we'll widen this first section out. I like that more. Because it doesn't make sense. Like, the amount of room they're gaining by that little jut is not enough. So, I'm fine with that. I think that'll look good. Yes, my Twitter is Uthris. There should be a link on my main channel page to it, up at the banner top, if you want to go there. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I do post little tiny hints on what we're working on, little screenshots, and just status updates on when we're streaming, what time, and what episode we might be working on next. Are dormers common on buildings like this? They might look good with flower boxes. Yeah, no. So if you take a look, there's a dormer window. Let's see. I mean, that to me, there's one there. They're pretty common, to be honest. A lot of buildings generally have them, especially when you have like multiple stories of roofline that generally have dormer windows there, just to let in more light and make that usable space. If it's an attic, probably not a dormer window there. This is like a double wide dormer window to me. It's not so much just a window per se. Okay, so other than that, I think that's a good rough shape, though I am thinking about this building's off on the backside. It's different. Not that it's necessarily bad that it's different. But I need this to cover the pathway, so I think it'll be fine. From the front, it'll look good. From the back, it'll look a little weird, but hopefully not too noticeable, in my opinion. Samurai? Like, you want an Asian theme, or I don't know what you're talking about there. Please stop spamming just the same words. That would be great. I want to have a conversation, not so much a book to read. Okay, so we got that. That there. And then this is going to be taller than the other section. Not by much. We just want that different roof line, I think. Yes, I can see everyone's comments right now. Maybe that spot won't have a dormer. You guys are ridiculous. Agent theme will be cool with a drop tower in red. Drop tower, I don't know what that is. What do you think? The news is that they are released on E3. I'm hoping for new pathing systems, and I am hoping for some sort of water expansion. Other than that, I don't know what else they could offer. Maybe more themes, but to me that's just like generic updates. Aztec Temple, please. I mean, we've made one before. We might do some sort of jungle theme eventually. Do a castle with my logo as a coat of arms. That'd be fun. Yeah, I mean, if you spam too much, I'll end up kicking you for a little bit, timing you guys out. But I just kind of ignore it. You guys don't really, doesn't mean anything to me. Okay, so other than that, trying to think if there's something that I need to do here just to keep the overhang going. This, I think, this picture is from Austria. So I believe, I know the town. It is Halsot. Well, I don't know exactly how to pronounce that correctly, but it's this town in Austria. It's kind of my main reference for the building design so far. A rustic. Do you think this game would lend itself well to a rustic architectural theme with futuristic elements? I mean, I don't think you necessarily need a specific theme to do that. You can just combine the futuristic theme and the rustic theme they already have together to make your own. So they don't really need to do that. The only thing that they really need to add for sure is a solid Asian theme, so I don't have to make custom roofs anymore. Keep the themes generic and enough specific, and then you can mix and mash and make your custom theme as you go. Thanks, Dave. I'm glad you noticed. Okay, so that is the layout for that building. Let's go over here, take a look at this one. You guys are really starting to see how slow I am at building sometimes. So this one's going to be different. We're going to have low edges leading up to a high center, I think. Yes, and this tower will go up right above it. So you can just see that poking up over the roof line. This one's more in your face. Favorite Planet Coaster project that I've made or someone else is working on? I guess I can say both. I guess right now, probably my favorite Planet Coaster project is the Bro Coasters people. They are doing a wonderful job on that, and I do like that they invite people on to make like guest assets and additional parts to that. I think it's a really cool thing to do. Other than that, my favorite build that I've done is probably the Cathedral of Light. So this is going to be something like that. So this side will be a little bit more simple. We're just gonna bump this out though. And then do a low roof as a little addition that they made onto that. Let's see here. I'm not going to talk politics here, Gonzalo. But Britain can do what they want. I don't care. Yeah, you know, who needs to study, really? I mean, you guys are welcome here. Instead of studying, we can talk about Planet Coaster or hang out. And go from there. Let's see. I think that is fine. It's still a little plain on the front, though, to be honest. School doesn't matter. I completely disagree with that. Oh, you said doesn't matter. My bad. I read it too quick. Yeah, school definitely does not matter. Pursue what you want and pursue it with all you have, and you'll achieve it. School is not a requirement to achieve something. An Italian theme? That would be cool to do. Make a high tower in Assassin's Creed, jump off of it. That'd be cool. I mean, we have straw, so, you know, I don't think he'll live off of that, but we'll go from there. I don't know what you're sorry for, but okay, cool, I guess. Do I remember you? Of course I do. Putting Man Gamer. Art is pretty gay. As an artist, I think that's a weird statement. Alright, let's split this off. So I have a nice little section to work with. Now, I think this one we're going to change from plaster to something else. So, first story, I think we'll change to something brick. And we'll change the color here. Something kind of light, but also dark at the same time. You know what, let's make these gray. Not purple. That's not really what I want. How do I have patience for such building stuff? Well, John, first things first, welcome to the channel. Two, it's not so much that I have patience, but it's more like because I'm not waiting. I'm doing things, so it's not patience per se. It's more like just a will to keep going. But it really comes down to the wonderful subscribers that I have that kind of force me to continue going. If I was doing this by myself, I probably would have stopped long ago. Okay, let's change this color a little bit. Just so we have the variation we need. We don't want every small stone to be the same. Hello, Coaster Shot. How are you? You'd love to be able to build in Planet Coaster. Well, Atlantis, go ahead and give it a shot. I mean, if you have the game, definitely go for it. Let's see, how does that look? That looks fine. Thanks, Lodu. You can just close the chat, Joel. Like, I don't even really know what they're doing. But here, I'll just go ahead and do this. And the swing has happened. There we go. Okay. New rule. If you guys can't get along, I'm just going to start timing you guys out. Now, I don't really want to do that because that's, A, going to slow me down. 2, is going to make this a not fun time. And then 3, I'm just going to laugh at you. Like, really, I don't give a shit. So, if you guys can't get along, then whoever's the loudest and most annoying to me is going to go. Thanks, Julius. I should put music in the front plaza to give it a better feeling? Yeah, I should. Okay, so we have that. Let's... So this is going to be a stone and wood building, I think. So let's add some wood on here. Yeah, let's just practice, John. Everyone starts somewhere. Because I felt like it. How about that? I think that's a good reason to do anything. It's my channel. I can do what I want. This is a dictatorship. Maybe since this is wood, we don't really need the timber frame everywhere there. Thank you, Jake. Or we can use this wood. I like this one better. A lot of the wood textures they use in Planet Coaster I don't agree with. Like, a lot of it just doesn't feel right. Welcome back, Soldier. How much does City Skylines cost? You'll have to check Steam. It's usually on sale a lot of the times, or you can just pick it up there. Yeah, this park will have many different themes. Any reason why there isn't any music in the background? Because YouTube will copyright claim it. And I don't want that to happen. I mean, like, I could maybe put music on, but it's gonna be not, like, well-known music by any means. So if I go to, here. Why don't I just take... no. I don't even want to risk putting music on. It's just rough. A Greek section of the park? That'd be cool. I mean, my favorite music is probably just, well, no copyright sounds. They're great, but they're more like... It's not like proper music to me. Okay, so that's that little building. Should I make new roof tiles for these side buildings or keep it the same wooden shingles? I can also just recolor them technically. If I want my favorite song, That's a tough one. My favorite song's probably Dark Side of the, what? I forget the name of it actually. It's is it Brain Damage? Dark Side of the Moon? Pink Floyd? That's my favorite song. You sure? I'm thinking. I'm thinking something darker would be cool. Thanks, Lucas. I'm glad you're enjoying City Skylines. You're going to Metallica show on Wednesday? That's pretty cool. Metallica's okay. A lot of their songs just sound too similar to me. I think AC/DC has the same problem. I'll make my mod list for City Skylines relatively soon. I don't think there's any rush for that. I mean, we just started, so I have time. Alright, so I need to gather... What color is this? My favorite cake is probably just double chocolate with chocolate icing. Pretty plain, but gets the job done rather nicely. Bye, Lodu. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know where you're getting the 250 number from, but that sounds a little high. Let's just... Always want to try and change some of your shingle colors just so you get some variance in the shading here. That way it doesn't look quite as the same. I know it's taking a little while for me to go in and do this, but it's super important to try and get these themes to all match in a cohesive way. Really? I can't color the top beam at the same time? Of course not. What's my favorite cheese? Parmesan. Probably. Ugh. I really wish there was a way to color different items at the same time. Hey Wayne Webb, welcome to the stream. My live stream schedule is every Sunday. So, that's about it, really. You can also follow me on Twitter. I announce when streams start and things like that as well. Let's get rid of that door and use a different door, I think. Wait, autocorrect actually works for my name? I didn't think that was possible. Is there not a better door? Yeah, I think this is fine. I still want that rounded door look. Or we can go square. Maybe square will look good. And then we'll just kind of change the stone to match the wood a little bit. Hey, Geekism, how's it going? Hope your weekend's well. We're just currently doing some coloring of some tile sets so we can continue work on laying out these two winged buildings. They're going to be a little bit of a darker tile set, so they stand out a little bit more, and they're not going to be plaster side buildings. They're going to be wooden side buildings, so that they're just different. You know, I want a light middle flanked by darker sides, so your eyes will be kind of drawn towards the middle. I think that'll be a visual plus. I don't really have any sight lines going towards the middle, though. So as a painter, I feel like it's missing something still, but we'll get there. I think maybe we'll keep that dormer with plaster on it. So we'll get rid of that real quick, and that, and that. And I think I had to get rid of these as well, so I can actually color a lot of this at the same time. This is a problem when you're doing like a bulk coloration like this. How did I come up with the name Uthris? It's from World of Warcraft. When I played that game, it is the son of Uther, the Lightbringer. Not really. I mean, Uther didn't have a son, but in my own little head, he did. And so the character I played was a paladin from vanilla, pretty much all the way through the end of Wrath of the Lich King. So that's why I am called Uthris. Because I'm unoriginal and I can't think of a good name. I'm terrible at naming things. Like, if you guys know from watching this channel at all, me naming something does not go well. That's why I'm constantly asking for name ideas. Yes, my face does exist. It's a thing that's out there on the internet forever. And I think even some of you guys know my Facebook. A little weird. Let's delete those so we can access what's above it. Undo, undo, and die. Hey, Millie Rain. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here for the first time. Oh, man. Yeah. I'll go ahead and name it after myself. Alexandria. It's funny how coming up with something original name-wise is just, to me, one of the hardest things to do. I'm really envious of people with like that type of creativity. My hair is longer than in that video, so technically, yes, I still have that style of hair going on. Got some long hair, guys. It's about down halfway down my back or so. Is there two boards here? There is. That's interesting. Same on the other side? Nope. Why does this exist then? There. Better. Say hello to your mother, Nicoline. Hello. Welcome to the stream, Ryan's mother. Yeah, doing research behind names probably do help. I just use a handy thing called a name generator and go with that generally. Like, I have a few names, but they're generally like RPG characters that I've had since forever. So... probably my favorite way to come up with names is just generate a whole bunch, try and mix and match them together to make something new and a little bit unique. You have this game Plane Spotter, but you suck at making stuff? Well, that's just practice. If you go watch, like, my very first build, I'm sure it's nothing to really write home about. I mean, I think it was a pirate park, because back then all the assets were pirate themed. Cool, so we got that. Let's just color this as well. Oh, thanks, Smelly. Yeah, it's actually one of my favorite architectural styles myself. If it's not this, it's Victorian. Victorian to me is a very beautiful, beautiful style. My sister has a old Victorian home. Hello, Oliver. Welcome from Denmark. I know we have a lot of people that play Planet Coaster from Denmark. You guys really like this game for some reason, I've noticed. Can I dye all this at once? Oh, thank goodness. See, it's just like this. This is why we make tile sets, so you can see that we're making something very similar, but quite different. We might end up adding some other details as well, just to bring out certain spots. But tile sets to me is definitely the way to go when you're playing Planet Coaster. At least as the first pass of your building process. You're always free to go in, make areas unique afterwards, just because you're kind of front-loading your work. So I can make, for example, probably 20 different building shapes just using this tile set, and then from there you can kind of make some stuff. Neo-Gothic? See, I don't quite know what Neo-Gothic is. Like, is that just contemporary people using Gothic? Gothic architecture. Yeah, it's Victorian Gothic. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. To me, this is just a subcategory of just Victorian. It's not so much Gothic to me, because Victorian is a branch from that to me. So I guess we're talking about the same thing a little bit. All the planks for what, Stefan? Are you talking about the roof tiles and stuff? Because that's just copy and paste. I'm gonna cancel that. Dye that section, and that's pretty much all the roofs. And now I just need to make sure we get our color variety in here. If I can speak, that would be helpful. Okay, we got all that, and just start selecting some random ones. I can see roughly the percentage of my viewers where they're from country-wise. I might go look at that later, but I definitely have a lot. I mean, most of my audience is from America. I think about 50% is American. Are these made up of different tiles? I think that's why I can't color these at the same time. I think this roof is the issue. Yep. How old am I? I'm 27. I'm an old man. Okay, so the coloration is just slightly different. Do it again. Make it lighter. I didn't change it differently enough. Whoa, going full on food. I know it's close to lunchtime, but relax. If I get hungry, the stream will end, and that's not good for anyone. Here, let's start there and go up a couple shades. Yeah. So there's our little tile. 47 and going on 15. Well, I guess I consider myself old because a lot of YouTubers are really young, like 19-year-old kids that have millions of subscribers, so. Why don't I say the two towers were your idea? Because I didn't read your name necessarily. But I don't know what you meant by two towers, but maybe. I don't remember. I can't cite everyone, so. Yes, I've been to that Cathedral Golden Shot. I was there for an anime convention when I was in high school. That cathedral's awesome. It has a room for like every language, or at least major language in the world. No, that thing was really cool. Now, since I went to WVU, I have to naturally hate Pittsburgh though. So sorry, eat shit, Pitt. My friend doesn't agree with you that Evolve, the YouTubers, are 19 years old. I don't know quite the terminology with the Evolve, but I will say a lot of YouTubers start when they're close to their early 20s. I started when I'm 27. Or 26, I guess. It's been a year or two. Okay. So I think we can go ahead and start laying this out. First things first, make a copy, so everything is going to go okay. Line this up. And then we will make the shape we need. So let's do this at the base of the tower. That on one side, and then just a regular wooden supported one on this side. I don't know why it wants to do that, but it does. Okay. You just tried to to fly off my screen. Yeah. I think, yep, that thumbnail always gets someone. You're starting art in university? You're 19? That's cool. Art's tough. Like, major respect for people who can stick with that. Sadly, when I was a senior in college, my art teacher kind of drained my will to continue with art. But I think that happens sometimes. I just don't like it when people try and force what art means to them onto others, because that's when you create kind of a disingenuous artist, in my opinion. Oop. So let's do that. Thanks, Melly. Am I saying your name right? I'm probably not. But, I'm glad you like Air Temple Island. It was a fun project. It took a little long. Became a little tired of it after a little while, but it was worth doing. Tell you what, let's do this. And you can see we're really editing this tile set on the fly, so you can really make variation within variation kind of quickly. You know, we're having a vertical section here because just having that V shape all the way up would look really weird. It's not very structurally supporting. And like even here, we can copy the boards over. Because you'd figure, you know, there's a lot of weight that this thing has to it. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, you're teaching art? That's great. That's something I kind of wanted to do, to be honest, a little bit. Especially here lately. I mean, I have a painting degree. It just feels like I should be using it for something. But for now, I think YouTube's all the time I have for stuff like this. You're a digital artist? That's great. I have a Cintiq 21 that I got after college. It's a great thing for drawing. Did I know Roblox has a building theme park game? Nope, didn't know that. Oh, you're not teaching. I thought you said teaching. Maybe it was someone else. Maybe I'm just conflating chat a little bit too much there. Yes, it's very important to have supportive art teachers. I mean, they're there, in my opinion, to really help you guys find passion into what you're doing, because art's a very passionate profession. If you're not passionate about it, it's really, in my opinion, not for you. You really have to want to become an artist to be successful at it. If I feel like getting back into drawing, I know there's plenty of great ones. In fact, I can name a few because, in my opinion, they don't get watched enough. I really like where is it? I'm subscribed to a bunch of them back in the day. Psychra is amazing. Brush Boost is amazing. Tyler's Art Shack is amazing. Noah Bradley. We have also, I believe, Jetty Jet Show is really good. And FZD School of Design. The back of it? Really? I don't think so. Oh, I did. You're right. See, this is why I keep you guys around. If I could live in any place, and have any job, what would it be? To be honest, I would live in the current era, because I don't know what the future is like. 2, I would love to be a level designer in a game, or a concept designer for video games. I think that would be fun. Thanks, Ridley. It's kind of this, it's like this dark but light color palette. I think it's interesting. It has some contrast to it. Mark Serially. I'll have to look them up later. I could be a game designer. Well, see, so I think there's something different between using already prefabricated pieces to make something, because there's a lot of work in that's being taken out. Um, and it's tough to actually come up with every little piece. Like when I have a library of pieces to pull from, it's like my visual library in my head for drawing is actually very small, which is a shame. And I think that's due to when I was in art school, we didn't draw a wide variety of objects and subjects. We generally drew very specific things many times. So like, I mean, I love figure drawing. It's like the best thing ever. And if I could, I'd be taking figure drawing every day because I just love drawing the human form. But like when it comes to just in general environments, I don't have a good idea, which is kind of a shame. Yeah, a level designer would be fine. Environmental artist, sure. Thanks, Epic Gamer. At the bus depot, there is a building with a back door that goes to the actual bus station. Are you talking about this building over here? This is for employees only. If I added a bathroom to this building, it'd probably be back here. Because this, to me, is more of a way for the bus drivers to go into the depot themselves. Your biggest income is drawing people's pets? Yeah, a lot of people really like to have their pets drawn. Shout out your mom. Hi, mom. At a restaurant near the parking lot? I don't want to add anything that'll make people walk over there, so I can't. I really hate you can recolor the only work... You can't recolor, right? I think that's what you mean. Yeah, I agree. Oh, you guys should like drawing pets. Pets would be fun to draw. Drawing hair is interesting. Like, to me, the most common request I had was pretty much always, hey, man, you know, we're friends, you're awesome at drawing, I heard. Can you draw me a tattoo? For like $5? No, I'm not gonna draw you a tattoo for $5. That's essentially how I'll buy you lunch if you draw me a tattoo design. I can't keep doing shout-outs. Just participate in chat and I'll say hello, but you know, that's... Where is the tower going to be placed? So I'm making this building here. I'm just making it off to the side and we'll slide it into place essentially as soon as we are able to. Is it a click and a half? Yeah, it's a click and a half. Yes, basically people think artists are a dime a dozen and it's really easy. And it's a little frustrating to sit through sometimes. Like, I haven't drawn in probably 2 years. So my world axis is broken. This kind of sucks. Hey, if you want to do music, man, more power to you. I can't even hum a tune, so. Make a ride soon to make it about YouTube? Nope. It doesn't really match the theme at all, so. Can't really sadly do that here. What instrument do I play? Or him, I guess. So. I used to play piano a little bit. And then I realized that I don't have time. Okay, so the upper floor, I think this will be the wooden floor a little bit. Right? How do I want to do this? Sometimes it's tough trying to find a balanced spot for windows. I think there will work just fine. Those tanks are supposed to be little fuel canisters for the buses. It's a refueling station and maintenance bay. So that's what they are. Alright, Epic Gamer, thanks for stopping by. Have a good Sunday. Yeah, let's flip some of these around. Notice you, Amy the Bunny? Well, Senpai has noticed you now. You are welcome. I should play Anno 2205. I don't know, I didn't really like the Anno games when I played a little bit of it. Is Planet Coaster FPS or better? To be honest, they're about the same. My FPS in Planet Coaster is really good, and in Cities Skylines right now. So I just don't think I have enough detail in Cities Skylines yet to make that decision. Okay, so there is that. Now, what shape am I going for? What, 2 across? Yeah, so this will just be double window. Oh, I think this one's the window. Yep. Boom and boom. Just like that, and same with the other side, so we can double window that as well. Ridley, you and your childish personality. It's the little things in life that gives you joy, though, so. Yeah, so you can see this building is slowly coming together. We're really mimicking this gray box here. It's gonna look pretty cool, a little different. At least different enough. So we'll do this. And then the other one on the complete left side is gonna be an even different color. Using the same tiles, of course. Have I seen Geekism's Planet Coaster and City Skylines videos? Yes. I don't think I've seen his City Skylines videos, but I have definitely seen his Planet Coaster ones. He's good. He's pretty good. And I think we'll do more kind of these themes going. Oh no. Mistake. Mistakes were made. There we go. That'll be a nice roof line. He could just be lurking. A lot of people lurk. Oh, Silvert was talking to me? Or about me? Huh. That's interesting. I did watch a little bit of your stream today. A little bit. I couldn't understand a word of it, but I watched. It was pretty cool to see you playing Parkitect, I believe. And welcome to the stream, and thank you for the compliment. But that Sylv guy, I don't think I'll ever do anything with him. Let's arrange this a little bit different. Oh, well, thank you. I don't know how much you've seen yet, but I'll go ahead and pull away a little bit so you guys can see so far what we've accomplished in Alpine Odyssey. We are looking good. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties at the beginning of the stream. That was a major hiccup, I'm sure, but things are going pretty well. We're slowly getting there. We'll get this all filled out here in the next 2 years. And then this park will be done. Thanks, Gel Games. Any suggestions for what you should do in the summer? Sleep a lot. And have some fun with your friends. What kind of roller coasters am I going to have? Don't know. I don't know enough about theme parks, to be honest, to come up with good theme park ideas. I just try and build cool looking buildings, and everything else to me is secondary. It's kind of my major flaw when it comes to this game. I have to think of a spire on this. Should we do what kind of spire? Do we want a cone or a normal kind of squared bottom spire? What do you guys think? I should visit a real theme park for ideas. I'm thinking about going to Busch Gardens this year. Thanks, Jeremy Apps. I'm glad you like the series. Squared bottom for the roof. A lot of Eifling. If I'm saying that right, I'm probably not. Squared cone. So far the squares have you beat. Squared. What do you think the future of this park will be like? To sum it up, probably just say badassery. I think, yeah, one word, badassery. That's what this park's gonna be like. Pronounced Eiftelling. Okay. To keep the vertical lines, yeah, an onion dome. This isn't Russia. It's not a Russian theme. It would be funny, but I like just probably keeping a little plain for now. Okay, so we'll do this one peak, and then we'll move on to making vehicles. I have 2 vehicles that I'll probably need to make today. So let's just quickly bang this out. Doing custom peaks is a skill that everyone should probably know how to do in this game. So we'll quickly go over it. What you do, you want to find your center point, and you want to first establish how high the peak needs to be. So this peak, we're probably going to go a 6 meter-ish. So total height. That why it's not too tall compared to the rest of the tower, but it's tall enough to make it look like it fits on top of there. And then from here, you want to establish the seams of the tower. So these are like the corners or the inset areas. And the best thing to do first is to find a piece long enough, or as long as possible, that's going to go from your tip all the way to one of the corners. So usually what I use is this, the thick wooden beam, because it has an 8-meter variant and it can kind of do this the easiest. Now, luckily for us, this angle matches a nice 30 degrees. So we're kind of lucking out here a little bit. So let's world axis, we're gonna spin this at a 45 real quick. We're gonna have to turn off angle lock because the corners are gonna be a little bit longer than the rest of the tower. It also helps if my corners actually match here originally. That would be far more useful than anything else. But I do the corners first because if you match everything up to the corners, these straightaways become a lot more easier. Do I play Space Engineers? I did do a Space Engineers build on the channel. I rebuilt one of the vehicles from Homeworld, Deserts of Karak. And that was pretty fun. Okay, so you have this corner. Quickly just copying the center point. You can either go all the way around and you have all your corners essentially established. But I just need one corner and one of the other ones built. Because I'm just going to build one side of it and then we're going to copy it all to all 4 sides. So you need to make a section that is pretty much the piece that you're going to copy as many times as you need to make that full circle. So since this is a square bottom, 4 times, we just need 1 and then we'll copy it 4 times over. The siding itself, I'm thinking we should probably keep the same small shingles. Why am I so good? A lot of time. A lot of time. So what I do is I base the first angle off of the corner. And you can see though this is going to eventually stick out. So you really want to try and get these lines here parallel. Do you think I can build a full theme park in under 5 hours? I can place down in every ride in 5 hours. Whether that counts as a full theme park or not, it's kind of up to you. Alright, so this here is not lining up too well. It's kind of the problem that you might run into. Full low theming amusement park? I mean, like maybe a state fair, but even that, 5 hours, there's so much detail that you have to do. How long have I been doing this series? Well, we ended up losing the save at one point, so a lot longer than I wanted to be honest. Yeah, it literally, every episode of Planet Coaster that you see on this channel is a minimum 3 to 4 hours of work. And here you can kind of see why, because I have to hand do a lot of this placement. Imagine a 24-hour stream, I would get bored within 4 hours. You can't do something that creative for that long of a time. Do you ever do a collaboration project in Planet Coaster? I can neither confirm nor deny if I plan on doing any sort of collaboration project. Short answer, maybe. Yeah, that is the worst thing about Planet Coaster. Everyone creates amazing things. We just can't make it quick enough. Yeah. A lot of the AI is a lot of the lag in the game. Also, the fact that we have to use such small pieces. The poly count really goes through the roof because of that. But they've been working on the optimization of the game for a while, which is one, good. Two, it's definitely been getting noticeably better. Like, the parking lot itself is 86,000 total pieces. A lot of that is the parking lines and the minor details that kind of form larger buildings. Have I seen Quali Beach? Nope, never heard of it. No clue what that is. Sounds cool, though. Sounds like a beach I would want to go to. My specs are in the About section of my YouTube page, if you're curious about that. The GPU is not listed, just because I forgot, and I have a GTX 1080. No Limits 2? Nope, never tried it. It's the park of rooted lighting designer Zilv and nope, never heard of them. It sounds like it would be a cool park, though. You guys should definitely go check it out if that exists. Corrales, Silverette, and Uthris, amazing collab, to be honest. Sweden, Netherlands, and the US? Maybe. Yeah, no. It is a pity. I know Silverette said he was going to potentially release Quali Beach when I was streaming. And I swear if he did, I am going to do nothing because I can't do anything about it. Almost done with this first little peek here. It's not that these spires are hard. They're just time-consuming little bits and bobs that they're definitely worth doing, though. I have a GTX 1080. Have you seen Monty Python Search for the Holy Grail? Yes. Yes, I have. It's a great movie. Okay. To just seal this whole thing off. Sometimes you have to kind of angle the pieces a little bit just so you can keep it flush with your sides. There you go. Have you ever seen Silverette's water park in Quali Beach? It's pretty sick. Again, I don't know who the silverette guy is you're talking about. Sounds like a cool dude. I mean, making a water park and everything. So there you go. This is essentially all you have to do to make a spire. Now that I have all 4 sides, you can essentially just copy it over. Just like that. And then, let's see, I need something there to seal off the bottom. I've talked to Silverette before? Huh. Must have not been a memorable conversation. Am I being too trolly, Ridley? I think I am. And just like that. How do I fix tiles not lining up in 1 foot height? Try using the button down here that says select grid and reselect the grid that you're trying to line it to. Technically, I kind of spun this around too early. I didn't quite finish the details. Are you sure you're not an architect? I am quite positive. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then the top, the little topper. Should I use icing or should I just use one of the standard roof ones? Kind of always the question, isn't it? What do you think? Standard? What, lies on the internet? Nope. I get 100% of my information off of Wikipedia. Don't you know? Boop. Try both? Okay. Did you get rejected to art school? If so, that's a weird question. First off, I didn't get rejected from art school. I am in art. Well, I graduated art school, so I have what some people might call a degree. Now that the spire's there, build it up. At least 30 stories. That'll go great. Let's see if we can't make something interesting. That's a little custom. I know you guys probably like the first one better, but sometimes it's worth going out of your comfort zone a little bit. It's good, but yeah, I think this just works better as well. It's just a much more clean thing. I'm not great at doing little spire tops. So, make a winter themed section? Possibly. You're all Stefan? Well, thanks for stopping by, man. I had a great time talking to you. After this video, could you please watch some quality beach videos on Silver's channel? I don't know. The Silverette guy. I don't know if I would like him too much. And now that we have the spire, we can just add that to the theme set. So there you go. This is how you grow your tile set. You just slowly build it up. You save all the pieces you can. And now when I copy this over, we don't have to remake that spire if we want to reuse it again. Which means I can kind of get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, the silver guy? I mean, silver's pretty expensive now. Is it expensive to go watch the silver guy? Is it cheap to watch? I don't know. Okay, so we got that. We kind of get started here, so I think the next episode of Planet Coaster for the week, at least the first one of this week, we'll finish this whole plaza up. Again, I can kind of work faster when I'm not streaming, so this whole area will be done. We might even start work on this back staircase. I will give you guys a little bit of a preview on what I'm thinking. I do want to raise up the terrain, have this section up here. Don't worry, I'll be making some handicap ramps to get up here. I know a lot of people think that's really important, so we'll be doing that. I have handicap spots in the parking lot. We might as well do that as well. Planning any transport rides to get people around the park? Yes, I want to have the train. I don't know which one yet to use, though. I haven't really looked at them. Let's see. So there is the Iron Horse train, and then there is also the Connie Express. Now these are different. They're very similar, but also different at the same time. So if you take a look, the steam stacks on both are different. The front kind of snow plow is different as well. One is wooden powered. The other one looks to be gas of some kind. I'm not sure why this doesn't have any cargo in it. This one's a little bit more campy looking. This one looks a little bit more official. I'm really thinking about using this one. This one, in my opinion, just looks overall cooler. If I was making more of a kiddie park, I think the Connie Express would be better. But this darker color would definitely, I think, benefit more. It just looks a little bit more mean looking. It's a bunker of coal. Really? Are you sure? I don't see any coal in here. I like the exposed wood though. I mean, look at that. That looks so cool. Yeah, I don't know. I could change the engine, but I just like the cart design on the other one more too. I don't like the cloth one. I like the more solid looking one as well. Monorail? Nope. We did that in the sci-fi park, and there'll be a monorail technically in the park. So if you guys think about it, this is a metro station. Eventually the monorail will be down here to take guests from the entrance directly here. So that's where the monorail is going to be. It's going to be a long while before I bother making such a thing, but it is the plan. If I don't know Silverette, why am I following him on Twitter? Did I get hacked again? I might have to fix that. Who is this Silverette guy? I think I remember seeing some guy with a Pepe logo. You know, now that I think about it, it sounds familiar. Okay, tell you what. Let's go ahead and make something everyone has been kind of clamoring for a little while. we get to make a vehicle. So this is the vehicles that we've made so far during live streams. Your guys' input has been amazing in doing so. We get to expand upon this a little bit here before the stream ends. I want to make a small cargo truck. Besides the ice cream truck, I'm going to make the ice cream truck inside the park. We're not inside the park yet. I can't make the ice cream truck because it has to fit the environment. So we have to wait on that. I plan on making one. They did something like that in Bro Coaster series. So if you want to see kind of what I'm going to be making, it's in there. Okay, so let's do... make a security vehicle. We have one. It's this. It's the little golf cart security vehicle with working lights. Look at that. Security. We got that. We also have a utility truck. We have a gardening truck. We've got Tacomas, Toyota Tacomas. We have a few two-door coupes. We got 3 hatchbacks. We have 3 kind of boxy vans. They look kind of like Scions, a little bit. And we got our 3 buses. But today, actually it might be easier to make it off of this. I'll let you guys decide. What should I use as the base for this thing I'm about to make? So we can either use the utility truck or the van. The van has a better snub nose on it, but I want to make one of these. I need one of these so we can do deliveries for the back end of our shops and things, because I do want to do the full backstage kind of thing. But this is kind of what I want to make real quick. Yeah, box truck. Yeah, the van is probably going to be the better choice. Spaces to charge cars. This is an old park. It does not support such new vehicles. Van and just add a box. I think the van is a little bit of a better base than the truck. Sadly, we don't have a white van. So we're going to first have to recolor. Well, let's make it first, and then we'll recolor it. So let's get this over here onto our parking spot. Now, of course, it's going to be bigger. This is a full box truck, so we're going to have to move things around a lot. Even the front of the bus could be good. It could. So first things first, what I'm going to do is select the wood plank that's in the middle here. Is we're going to scoot this forward. Out of the way. We then need to delete a lot of this. And I need to kind of flatten the nose a lot more. So hold on. We have a lot of Frankenstein kind of building process to work on here. So the wheel looks like it's slightly behind the cab back here. Yeah, like welcome to building vehicles with Uthris, where we ruin everything and then stitch it back together. So there's the snub nose that we're kind of going for, right? And get rid of the pipe. We can then bring this down for the front windshield. Like that. And the nice thing about us doing a lot of the Uthris of the Plaza parking. if only the Silverette guy was here to see this glorious parking lot that I made in 5 minutes. I made it in 5 minutes, Ridley. like, you know, no one would ever make fun of me for spending too much time on a parking lot in Planet Coaster. You know, this glorious project. Yeah, parking lot sim. Let's drop this down. This needs to be a little bit taller. More like it's almost been a month. Nah, it hasn't been that long. You're crazy. I wouldn't spend such a long time to make such a minuscule thing at all. Delete that. Recenter this a little bit. Are those tires made of Reese cups? Yes, they are made up of Reese cups, and they use a pipe for the axle. So, yeah. They're pretty custom. You might look up my name in Discord, Ridley, and tell me if I'm the parking lot master or not. Go ahead and give me an update on that. Make a larger grill in the front. We will. I just need to make the proportions set first. So first things first, let's do that and grab. Come on, please let me just grab my Reese cup. Thank you. Down, 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 and there. Do I have a Discord server? No, but I am part of a few. So. Yep, it still says that. Yeah, I knew it. You know what? These vans are wrong. All of these vans are wrong. Is the truck wrong? Nope. That's at least right. All of my vans, apparently I didn't notice when I was building this. I blame you guys. You're supposed to catch this for me. This one has a rim. This side does not have a rim. On all of them. And all the ones that I placed in the parking lot. It will make a dumbbell shape? Yeah, it kind of does. Make sure that box can fit through the toll booth. These won't be coming through the toll booth entrance. And I'll tell you why. One, they won't fit. Absolutely will not fit. The buses don't even fit. However, I'm going to have another road kind of coming from this direction. It's going to be wrapping around the park a little bit. And that's actually where the cargo comes in. So I don't have to worry about things going through the toll booth because these guys shouldn't be going through the toll booth. That's unnecessary traffic for the area. What did I do here for these? How about school buses that need to go through the toll booth? Luckily, I don't have school buses yet. And also, the school buses, in my opinion, will have a different parking lot altogether than this. This, in my mind, is not the full parking lot for Alpine Odyssey. It's just a fraction of it. In my mind, the road that goes out through here would technically lead to more parking, more utilities, more things like that. School buses would actually just come up this road, drop people off, there's kids and things, and then just go back and park farther away. This close-up parking is a little different. I'm also completely making that up as I go. So, I can't, I don't think, account for every scenario. If the chat was laid down on the ground, it would be at least 3 miles long. I don't know how you know that fun fact, but it's a fun fact. So, thanks. Tell you what, let's just do one side. Luckily, a lot of this is kind of squared, so we can copy it over. In theory, yes, that could work. Having that little side road. Seems like a bit of an unnecessary step, though. Like, to me, at that point, we're just going too much into detail. I wonder, should I get rid of this? Nah. But we will change these mirrors up a little bit. Let's copy this forward a little. Boop. And angle 15 degrees inwards. All the details important. The minute I say not enough, it's when it all goes up. Yeah. I'm gonna watch the stream while playing Planet Coaster. Well, welcome to Planet Coaster. I am Uthris, your guide to greatness. Please go ahead and listen to my soothing voice as we continue building a Planet Coaster. What am I building? I am building a box truck, so I'm gonna be building one of these. I'm working on the front end right now. We kind of cut a van in half to do this, but that's what we're gonna be making. Add more golf carts for higher ranked staff members. Maybe. I might make just some proper staff trucks. That's not utility trucks. Okay, so let's copy this down. I want to get this as close as possible to that window. Can I build a double, if I can speak, double decker? No, I don't think a double decker will look too great here. Mainly because that it's not really in England, so it doesn't make much sense to have a double decker bus. Let's go ahead and color this white, because that's what we're gonna be doing anyways soon enough. Taco truck soon? Maybe once we're inside the park itself. The drive shaft, huh? Maybe, but like, really, are we gonna sit here and come down to this level to look at the truck sitting on the ground? Not quite sure. Not saying that you won't, but would 99% of the people? Probably not. Let's, nah. I was gonna think about sticking the tire out a little bit more. I do upload the vehicles as a vehicle pack. The buses are not part of that. But if you do download the finished parking lot that I updated not too long ago, you will get all of these vehicles with that as well. So feel free to break things apart. You even have access to the tiles that we used to make the garage if you want to make more garage sections. Oh my god. So this guy just joined chat. I think you guys were talking about him earlier. I can't. Silver. Hi Silver, welcome to the stream. Good to talk to you for the first time. These guys have just been nuts mentioning you. I thought they were crazy, to be honest. I think we should angle this upper roof a little bit. Just so it looks a little bit better. Yeah, see, I'm not sure either. What kind of content? I play a lot of Call of Duty here. Sometimes I might even play some PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Because, you know, this is a variety channel. What kind of stuff do I... I don't build anything in Planet Coaster. Nothing that you might know. Maybe some sort of parking lot, but I might also build vehicles. This is a box truck. Yeah, no, I don't build parking lots at all. I also don't build any sort of vehicle or any sort of Scandinavian-esque building. This is what we've been working on today, though, so in a little bit of a serious tone. Hey. She'll sell the whole parking lot? I don't know. I mean, it's almost as big as all of this Quali Beach that people talk about. But yeah, we're just making a box truck now. See, this Silverette guy that you guys talk about, he sounds like he's trouble, though. Sounds like such trouble. Snarky Sylv, best Sylv. I mean, I could ban Silverette. Silverette? I can never say it right. I'm sure it's not important. No one knows them anyways. Could you build a bar for over 18s? Maybe. Hey, that Lonely Gamer 31, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Sil should just make a full City Skyline save in Planet Coaster. I think he has time for that. It's not too many pieces. Self-reet. Okay, let's do this. Relative? Decorate the paths and roads. We'll get to that as soon as I'm able to. Those are minor details. I'd much rather get the bulk details done first. So when is Quality Beach coming up, Silverette? I want to know exactly the time frame in which everyone will leave. I need to mentally prepare for this. Oh, and a camel is here. This is just a desert of fun. The more I check it, the longer it takes. That's understandable. Oh, did the lady started her stream already? I'm not one to say people are trying to steal my views, but you know, I would never hold a grudge. Anything like that, that would be immature. Maybe she was the one breaking my internet when I first started. I think so. Postpone your inevitable doom. That's good. I'm getting hungry anyway, so if you could actually go ahead and just post Quality Beach. I can go for some pizza or something. Maybe a burger. Delay designer, who's that? Never heard of her. I think my chat will just devolve into cats at that point. Staff parking? Staff parking will be on the back side of a lot of buildings, because I do plan on making a full backstage area for the park. Look, if they release a parking lot expansion, I will die. Like, I'll die. Like, I'm done. What I am known for will be immediately removed. Growth will immediately stop, because who will need to look at a parking lot? It already exists in the game. Does this have a back window? I think it should. This is a bit of a large kind of box truck, but I think it's fine. Expand parking lot. I feel like our wheel isn't big enough anymore. I know you guys want an ice cream truck, but And I know it's summer and it's hot. But, I mean, if I make an ice cream truck, that'll solve Silverette's temperature problems instead of his local area. So I don't think I'm going to make one. And if I make one, Quality Beach will probably get one soon after, so. Do I prefer angle snap or free movement? Depends on what I'm doing. They both have great advantages. I think that's fine for the little front end of this thing. Let's go ahead and color this white, just so we have something to work off of. Or off-white. You never want to go the full, either full black on these colors. They reflect a lot of light, and if you go full black or full white, they will look kind of bad. So just be mindful when you're doing custom shapes like this. Look, if they want a parking lot in Quality Beach, I know a great contractor. They can hire them out. It'll be done in 3 months. There will be setbacks. Possibly the whole park will disappear at one point. But they will have a parking lot. If that is what they desire. Alright, off-white. Never go full white, kids. Yeah, listen to Silverette. He speaks truth. Alright, there's a lot of pieces in here that are not being captured. Oh my god, it's just such a mess doing this stuff, guys. I never recommend anyone making a parking lot again. Just don't do it. It's basically cancer. Delete, undo, and access that. Okay. When am I going to start the rides? When we have a space designated for such a thing. Now just add the Walmart logo on the doors? Yeah. Or I could add my logo on the doors. Or, if I wanted to, we could potentially add... I don't know if Quality Beach has a logo yet. But if it does, we can add a logo to the buses for Quality Beach. Basically, everyone leaving that park coming to mine. I think that would be accurate. I am the parking lot master. Don't you know? I mean, oh, look at my kingdom. My kingdom of asphalt. It's beautiful. Quality Beach has rides? Yeah, but they're never... Have you seen those slides? They're basically a death trap. Perfectly, they're not safe at all. I am boycotting this Quality Beach. Give you a shout out? Nope. I kid. Yeah, see, mine actually has parking. You have to walk to Quality Beach. There is 0 parking. No one's there. I need a better grill. They are top Kofafe? Kovefe? Has anyone actually come up with the proper way to pronounce that word? Because I'm convinced it's a word now. Like, it cannot be a made-up thing just because so many people have used it. It probably exists. Kavifi. Kafifi? That sounds like a dog. Like, it's too small of a dog. Let's move this out of the way so I'm not looking at that bright blue grid. I don't really need that. Can I make armored vans and a roar squad? I don't really know what that means. But I might make armored trucks potentially for like money. Because of how much money this park is going to be making off of just parking and no rides. Add some railings. There you go. And then the ride might be safe. What does the front end look like on these lorries? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I swear, half the time I'm building a Planet Coaster, it's just like, uh-huh, that's good. Mm-hmm. Like, you just run out of things to say. Let's do that. Are you cool? I don't know. What's the temperature like over there? Because you're either going to be cool, too warm, or ice cold. What's it going to be? See, I think Silverhead's snarkiness is rubbing off because now I'm just being sarcastic this whole stream. A door? Well, that's usually on the interior of the door once it's open. I've been trolling since the stream started. No, I have not done such a thing. I would like some video evidence before you make such a claim. I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, that someone mentioned the Silverhead guy. And at that point, I was just trying to figure out who he was. Okay, there's the front end modified from the van that we cut in half very dramatically. This is beginning to remind you of Air Force Proud 90. Well, I got you 5x5 over here. ATC is saying you're gonna have to land that jet real quick. I can't do a good Air Force Proud 95 impression. Build a water system so people can refill the water bottles. So like, you talking about a full aqueduct system, or are you just talking about water fountains? Little fountains? Maybe. Sounds like a neat little detail we could add. Oh, you just had lunch? What'd you have? I'm hungry now. You had some burgers, huh? Sounds pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna widen the frame a little bit here. Now luckily the box truck becomes kind of easy at this point, to be honest, because now we just need to build a giant box. So we need to drop these wheels in. Preferably at the same level. You don't want to have a lift kit on your box truck, folks. Keep that in mind and for the future. Oh, I think there's plenty of room. Are you talking about the refrigerator unit that's like in between the box truck cab and the actual thing? If you take a look at this one, well, that's an image of the stream itself. That's not going to help anyone. If you take a cargo lorry here, so this is my reference image. We might be able to add one up top. We might be able to squeeze one just in there, or it could also just be on the interior of the box truck. So what have I been doing at the entrance building? I should probably show you guys. Also, I'm gonna save real quick. I haven't saved in 3 hours. Save your parks, folks. Problems can happen if you don't do that often enough. Take it from me. What we've been working on, we kind of blocked in these left and right wings a little bit, just so I can get a general shape going. So I can see, you know, we want a tower on this side, tower on the right side as well. They are in different spots, different roof lines, adjustments here. But basically recolored our tile set to make it a little bit more stone and very rough wood. And that's going to be the right wing here. And then we're going to change the color set again to the left wing. So there's going to be essentially 3 tile sets in one, kind of working in tandem here to create one big building. And then we'll go in and maybe add some additional details to it. But I kind of want to keep it simple. Like even now, I think I'm kind of blowing the normal budget for an entrance to a theme park. Can I link a picture for a park maintenance vehicle? I mean, I have a maintenance vehicle. I mean, this is our maintenance truck. So I kind of already have one. All the budget, yeah. I blew the budget on the parking lot. That's what I did. Like, this is 100% of the park budget. We are now losing money. So what I'm doing is I'm having people pay extra for toll up here. So they just park here, and then they have a picnic in the field for a while. And this is how I'm going to break even, I think. I think that's a good plan. Can I make a statue of my logo at the entrance? Maybe. Maybe eventually. It does sound pretty cool. You should claim it's a toll road? I could. It's a working toll booth. I'm set to unlimited money? What? I am? But my monthly profit's like negative 500. And if you guys know, like, if I go up here, somewhere it says how long your park has been here, right? We're we're on year 39 in the game. Year 39. It took 39 years to build a parking lot, guys. Oh, wow. Thank you, Finding the Future. You've been subbed for 3K. For some reason, YouTube unsubbed me. Keep doing what you're doing, and the perks look amazing. Well, thank you so much for the $10. You just got me lunch. That's great. You're pretty fucking awesome. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what to say during those things, so... if anything, I just feel undeserving, but thanks. How about we actually get the box kind of put on here now? Oh, I should make little, you know, you must be this tall to ride kind of thing. That would be nice. That would be a $30 burger. Yeah. Meals at Disney World are a little expensive. Tell you what, why don't we do this? I kind of turned this down for myself a little bit, just because I'm starting to go crazy because I hear this sound a little too much. There we go. But I'm sure you guys don't hear this as much as me, Silv, or Rudy. So we'll listen to the soundtrack a little bit. I think I need to stop right about there. Really, I think I didn't make the tires wide enough on one side as well. Like the box should come out to there. The box is actually not much wider than the cab. If you take a look at our picture, you can, oh my god, quit grabbing the wrong tab. There we go. You can see the box just comes right almost there. It's a little bit wider, but not by much. These do have to fit on small roads. Maybe a stage where celebrities can come and sing and perform. Yeah? Hey everyone, so we just uploaded a video on Koala Beach. Go ahead and leave now, and I'll see you in 20-ish minutes. You know what, maybe, hold on. I know a good way to keep you guys here. Let me just... save real quick. Okay, we're gonna turn down the volume a little bit. We're gonna just... There we go. Alright guys, I'll be back!
Hey everybody, welcome to a totally not filler episode of Koala Beach. You might notice that I'm alone. I don't have the lady designer or Rudy Renkamau in here today, since this has been a bit of a hectic, chaotic week. For one, the lady designer still doesn't have a computer, so she can't record anything which is why I'm quickly taking this over, but I don't really have that much time this week, so this is all very last minute and crappy. And really, Ren Kamau also can't be here, unfortunately. And yeah, that's just about all of the issues.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Okay, welcome back. Hope you guys enjoyed Koala Beach. I heard that was a thing. I think the cab needs to be a bit wider. Yeah, YouTube strikes incoming. That's fine. Technically, as long as I don't upload this and like save it somewhere, you don't know this exists. 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strike. Yeah, well. Maybe in the background I'll just have Silverette just say weenie for the next 30 minutes. Just play that on repeat. And just like that. Trying to make these things match up a little bit here. Alright, you guys have fun watching that. I'll be here for a little bit longer. We're almost done with this box truck. Three weenies? Well, at that point, are they really weenies anymore? Because I don't think so. Because they're not standing out from each other. So I just think you have really 3 buildings. Because it's become normal. If I could let people settle on Mars or invent homes for normal people on the moon? Well, the moon's guaranteed to be cheaper. But to be honest, I want both. So, both. Did I hear about the terrorist attacks in London? Yep. It's a damn shame. Oh, hello, my cat. How are you? Hey, Jasper. Hey, buddy. Mars is more livable for humans? In a sense. Yeah, definitely because gravity is similar. But getting things there is the problem. Oh, he's grumpy about something. In 10 years, there will be people on Mars? We'll have to see how that turns out. I messed something up. Nope, never heard of them, Pedro. But this is the Uthrish channel, so I've heard about that guy. I think I needed to widen this just a tad bit more again. Didn't want to, but alright. There we go. I think this is a good size for a bus, little cargo truck. Hopefully it looks good. I think these wheels are too small, to be honest, though. No, I'm building a little box truck for delivering goods. Ruthless lives a life of isolation like a camel. I believe there's a YouTube channel for that. I think it's called Rudy or something. You could also stick another pair of wheels. I'm thinking about just using bigger wheels. I think we should use the wheels from the bus, because these just look a little bit more proper. A version with a refrigerator unit? Yeah, no, I was planning on adding that, so just give me a second. Here, let's pop that up. It is not quite tall enough. I wanted this here. It's tough. Have one door open and boxes inside of it. We can have variants. Of the truck. I think that would be good to have. Do I know Geekism? Yes, he was here not too long ago. He's probably off watching Koala Beach now. Oh boy, sorry it's getting a little messy in here, but I have to try and go. Hey, the resident troll is back. Isn't that great? I think it's great. When did Koala Beach release? About 2:30? Yeah, yep, I'm just watching that spike go down. The box is technically above them, so this black frame is the subframe of the lorry. In fact, I need to inset it so it looks like the subframe a little bit better. There. What type of cat do I have? I have a Maine Coon. Not a full Maine Coon. It's only a half or so, but that's what I got. I'm kind of stuck with them. Suck Geekism. Not much. We're just making a little box truck. I don't like this air conditioning unit. Don't look good. Can I make my own? Might be able to make our own. The car catcher? You talking about like that extended bumper kind of thing? It's basically a crumple zone. If you think about it. Let's turn these white or gray. No, not the lights. They need to stay this color. This needs to turn grayish white. Make the Apple logo? Nah, I want to kind of keep it brand free. A little bit. Or if anything, come up with my own brands. But then again, I'm bad at naming things. So, might not be able to even do that. Let's make sure we have a rim. Unlike previously. Put free candy on the van. I see you there, Dave. It's... hello. For now, we're going to keep the version to have the door not open, but we will probably make an updated version for when we get to that point. Alright, let's do some rail. Make oranges instead of apples. Could be possible. Alright, let's do this for the back. So that's the center point. Let's just come out. Think about yay. We can delete these, move these in a little bit. Grab this for... I guess I need to just use the corner of it. Just so we can get a line. Let's see, if you indent your door slightly and change the tiles gray, it would work as a door. Maybe. Will I put stuff inside the van when it's an open door? Yes. Yes, I will. There will be stuff to be had inside the van once we're at that point. Let's do that. I think one more. Did I miss you? Sure, welcome back. Thanks, Geekism. Glad you were able to stop by today. Okay. I think we need to... Do I really need to add a floor yet? I guess we can. Thank you, 3 low 1 high gaming. Glad you like the stream. Okay, and is that gonna clip through? Nope. Cool. So this is the inside of our box truck so far. Yeah, hashtag fake fans. So much creativity, so little time. Yeah, it feels like it's taking forever, to be honest. But I'm glad you think so. Okay, we're gonna do the little metal siding a little bit here. That's on the corners of all the boxes. This is like a supporting structure. This is really what's keeping the shape of the box. Do a yellow DHL truck. I would have to look to see what that is, but maybe. They're usually ribbed, yeah. Loads of cards in the background? Yeah. We got a few. We didn't all make this today. We've been making these throughout different streams. You guys have been suggesting vehicles. I've been making them, and they all go within the wonderful parking lot of Alpine Odyssey. In case anyone's new, has missed a few things, this is what we've been working on for months. We're streaming for just a little bit longer yet. It's not quite done. We're definitely kind of winding down, though. Should make that taco truck. We'll be making maybe a food truck or two inside the park. I'm not quite sure. Again, having utilities outside the park itself is hard because I don't want guests to be really walking around out here. Okay, I think that's our box truck for the most part. Kind of wish I could use this in here a little bit. Do I have security vehicles yet? I just have a little security golf cart. Nothing major. Haven't made an ambulance yet. This could technically work one. Yeah, it could. Tell you what, I think that handles on the back with icing. Is icing in the building tab? I think so. Let's see, I think it's in here somewhere. Yes. Yeah, you can see these things are kind of big. See, that's the problem we keep running into, is that a lot of the stuff we make is a bit larger than the game really likes. So first things first, I can use these as hinges for the door a little bit. And I'm gonna try this. I've never done it before. Yeah, turning this sideways. It has no depth. So, iron. there's some type of iron thing that we might be able to use. I think this is what we're gonna have to use for our handles. Something like that. And then... Nope, too big. Story my life. Okay, nope. A little bit of a proper bumper. There we go. There's our little, somewhat little box truck. The cab's a bit too wide. It's got some problems to it, but it's not that bad. Like, I can deal. I don't know why you want a hot chocolate car. Yeah, little cargo vans would be cool too. We might do that. Let's move this over here to be with our utility kind of section. Could I build a taxi? Really, to build a taxi, I would just make a four-door sedan and put a taxi light on it. We do still need a four-door. Alright, so since the stream is basically winding down, let's go quickly over the park in general and some plans for the future and this week and stuff. So the cars and things that you guys see in front, I've been building this for the parking lot that's behind me. You guys have been a great help, again, as always, to get this fleet of vehicles ready. The parking lot and bus station and things down here, this is for Alpine Odyssey. This is the main thing that we've built so far over the past few months or so. A lot of work and effort going into this to try and make it as accurate as possible. It's not quite real, but it's believable, and that's what I really am going for. And still a bunch of work to do here as well. But beyond that, we have been working on the front entrance here to the actual park now, moving on from the bus station, finishing up some of the wings on the first building from last episode, and then also we are working on a new tile set to make the right building here, and then we'll make a new tile set and make this left building here as well. So that is super important. Put words on the road signs. Maybe once we name the parking lots, we'll put kind of names for the highway signs for what parking lot is going on and stuff. Yes, year 40 in the save. It's been a long journey. Anyways, if you guys are enjoying Planet Coaster, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, of course, yada yada. I'm not even going to do the full outro. Thank you guys so much for all who donated today's stream. Also, go ahead and check out someone else. I think, let me just make sure. Let me go somewhere real quick, because I might send you guys somewhere else. Let's see. I think. Yes. Okay. So here you go. There you go. If you guys want more awesome content for Planet Coaster, go there. And I'll probably go there for myself for a little bit. Go say hi to the lady designer. She's streaming. She got her new PC. Go congratulate her for that. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place.